What we're teaching our sons? Friendship. We're teaching our sons about friendship. We're going away for a long weekend in the hills with the same group of male friends we've been going away with since we were teenagers. We explain to our sons that it's important to have relationships with people who've known you longer than you've known yourself, that it matters to be among people who have no expectations of you. Can we come with you? Our sons ask. No, we tell them. On the first day of the long weekend, we all walk up a hill together, all the middle-aged and nearly middle-aged men. We briefly ask after each other's families, careers, cars and houses. We look at the sheep, take in the rainy views and the clean air, and then we spend the evening and the next 2 days sitting around the rented cottage in our tracksuits, drinking and smoking and taking hallucinogenic drugs and having competitions to see who can do the most chin-ups or eat the most biscuits in one go. Sometimes we go to the pub across the road. We don't discuss our lives or our worries or our hopes for the future or our fears of what happens next. We don't talk about money problems or about our health. At one point we invent a new version of indoor golf, briefly consider marketing it and becoming rich. We take it in turns to see who can climb to the top of the 2-story stone chimney in the double-height lounge. Through the windows, the endless rain washes the surface of the lake day and night, and nobody goes to bed. Around dawn on the third day, somebody notices that Kev has disappeared. We check to see whether he's fallen asleep in the bath or accidentally locked himself in the cellar. He's not in the house. We all put on our boots and stagger outside in the grey half-light. We wander the fields calling Kev's name and disturbing the sheep. The wet grass brushes our tracksuit bottoms. The soft rain falls on our faces. Eventually we find Kev down by the lake, sitting on a rock looking at pictures of his kids on his phone and crying softly to himself. Nobody wants to see that. What's he taken? Someone asks. What have you taken, Kev? We all took the same thing, says someone else. Didn't we all take the same thing? We all stand around feeling uncomfortable while Kev sobs quietly. A breeze ruffles the surface of the lake. Eventually someone goes to the house and comes back with a cup of tea for Kev. Cup of tea, Kev, mate, they say. Thanks, Kev says, sniffling. He wipes his eyes and gives everyone a weak smile, an embarrassed thumbs up. I was just, indicating the hills, the sky with a sweep of his arm, holds up his phone with the pictures of his kids. Right, we say, yeah. Nobody says anything for a while after that. We smoke our cigarettes, look at the sheep, wonder if the clouds are ever going to clear from the top of the hills. And then, awkwardly, one by one, we all clap Kev on the shoulder before trooping back to the house, leaving Kev to pull himself together on his own, in his own time.